5 foods are silently destroying your arteries after 60. You probably ate at least 2 of them today, and your doctor hasn't mentioned a single one. These aren't obvious foods. They're not fried chicken or fast food. They look healthy. Some of them are literally marketed as heart healthy. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 5 they are, what they're doing inside your arteries, and the simple swap for each one. Here's what most people get wrong about heart health after 60. They think the danger is fried food, red meat, obvious stuff, and yes, those matter. But the foods that are doing the quietest damage, the ones that slip through because they look harmless, even healthy, those are the ones that get you. Your arteries don't clog overnight. It's a slow accumulation, a little inflammation here, a little oxidative damage there. Your liver processing something it can't quite handle. Your blood pressure creeping up 2 points a year. And here's the part that gets me. Your body is less forgiving after 60. The same food you ate at 40 without a problem. Your body handles it differently now. Your metabolism shifts. Your blood vessels are less flexible. Your liver is slower to clear certain compounds. The damage accelerates, and you feel nothing until something breaks. Food number 1. Margarine. You switched from butter years ago because your doctor said so. But most margarines and vegetable oil spreads contain industrial trans fats, or compounds that behave like trans fats inside your body. A meta-analysis published in the New England Journal of Medicine tracked over 80,000 nurses and found that for every 2% increase in trans fat calories, coronary heart disease risk jumped by nearly 30%. Your arteries don't care that the label says 0 trans fat. That label allows up to half a gram per serving. Eat 3 servings a day. That adds up. Swap extra virgin olive oil or a small amount of real grass-fed butter. Your body knows how to process these. Food number 2. Those flavored instant oatmeal packets. Oatmeal is good for you, right? That's what everyone says. But the flavored packets, maple brown sugar, apples, and cinnamon, those contain 12 to 15 grams of added sugar per serving. That's nearly your entire daily limit in one small bowl. A study in JAMA Internal Medicine followed over 11,000 adults and found that those who got 25% or more of their calories from added sugar had more than double the risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. Double. And here's what sugar does specifically after 60. It damages the endothelium, the thin lining inside your arteries. Once that lining is compromised, plaque builds faster, much faster. Swap plain rolled oats, add cinnamon, a handful of walnuts, and fresh berries. Same breakfast, none of the damage. Food number 3. Canned soup. 1 can of regular canned soup contains 800 to 1,400 milligrams of sodium. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 1,500 milligrams per day for adults over 60. 1 can. Nearly your entire day. A long-term study published in the BMJ following over 100,000 adults found that high sodium intake was directly linked to higher cardiovascular mortality, and the effect was strongest in adults over 55. After 60, your kidneys are less efficient at excreting sodium. Your blood vessels are stiffer. So that same can of soup raises your blood pressure more now than it did 20 years ago. Swap low sodium or no salt added soups, or make a large batch at home on Sunday and freeze it. Same comfort, fraction of the sodium. Food number 4. Deli meat. Turkey, ham, roast beef. The stuff in your lunch sandwich every day. These are processed meats, and they contain sodium nitrites, preservatives that keep the meat pink and shelf-stable. Research published in the journal Circulation, a journal of the American Heart Association, analyzed data from over 1,200 studies and found that processed meat consumption was associated with a 42% increase in coronary heart disease risk. Not 4%, 42. Nitrites damage blood vessels. They promote inflammation. And when heated, like on a panini or in a hot sandwich, they form nitrosamines, compounds directly linked to arterial damage. Swap. Unprocessed roasted turkey or chicken from the deli. Or roast your own on Sunday. Slice it thin. 3 days of sandwiches, 0 nitrites. Food number 5. Store-bought fruit juice. It's juice. It's fruit. It's natural. That's what the label wants you to believe. But an 8-ounce glass of orange juice contains 26 grams of sugar. That's more than a can of Coke. And there's no fiber to slow the absorption. It hits your bloodstream as pure fructose. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that daily consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages, including fruit juice, was associated with higher triglycerides, lower HDL cholesterol, and increased oxidative stress on arterial walls. The effect was strongest in adults over 55. Your liver turns that fructose into triglycerides. Those triglycerides deposit in your artery walls. The cycle accelerates after 60. Swap whole fruit, 1 orange, you get the vitamin C, the fiber, and your liver doesn't get hammered. So here's where you are right now. You know the 5 foods: margarine, flavored oatmeal, canned soup, deli meat, fruit juice. You know what each one is doing inside your arteries after 60. And you know the swap for every single one. This isn't about eliminating everything you enjoy. It's about removing the 5 things that are doing invisible damage and replacing them with things that protect you instead. Your arteries can heal, plaque progression can slow, but only if you remove what's causing the damage. This video is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. If you have heart disease, high blood pressure, or are on medication, talk to your doctor before making dietary changes. The next video reveals the dangerous vitamin combinations most seniors take together every morning without knowing it. It's right there. Watch it next.